What's going on, everybody? My name's Derek, and welcome to the Tiny Raptor Farm. Well, guys, today we're going to be doing stuff a little bit different. Now, I got to go get feed today, but my rabbits are completely out of feed. But I don't know if I'd mentioned this before, the pellets that we feed them are just compressed hay. That's all it is. So I got this big bale of hay right here that I'm fitting to feed them. I'm fitting to grab a couple big chunks of it and walk it out there to the coop and feed that to them to kind of give them something to eat, something to chew on, so I can go get them that other stuff. They like the other stuff better. They'll eat they'll eat the regular hay, but they won't. They don't like it as much. So I'm gonna go do that. But I gotta get chicken feed. I gotta get pig feed and rabbit feed today. So that should be all I need to get, but I probably won't take you with me to do that. But let's go to the animals. Now, I don't know if I'd mentioned this before, but the hay, that's this thing just falling apart on me. The Timothy hay, which is what we give them, you could use that as bedding, but at the same time they'll eat it eventually, and it won't keep them as warm. They'll use that other stuff like wood chips is what we use. That keeps them. They'll bed down in it, and it'll kind of keep them warm, and they won't eat that, so that'll stay there for a long time. But of course, everything rots, everything goes bad eventually, so you'll have to end up replacing it. But I do have one thing to mention. There's no Emmett. We ended up getting rid of him because it's not that we couldn't take care of him, we could, but there's another couple that had two female goats, and Emmett was a male, of course, but you know, he was just getting miserable, and we felt like it wasn't fair to him, so we just gave him away. We didn't sell him or anything because we got him for free. He showed up on our porch one day, so anyways, he's at a good place right now. And thank you to the couple who came and picked him up. I hope he's doing well. If you're watching this, send me some pictures of him. Let me know he's doing good. Anyways, I figured I'd mention that about Emmett. So we're one down now. Okay, so I can't find one of my buckets that I feed with, but got this big bowl. Hopefully, but it's pretty heavy. So I might end up using this instead of 2 feed buckets if I can't find that other one. But on the farm, you gotta do what you gotta do. Animals gotta get fed. They can't feed themselves. I mean, they can, but anyway. Okay, well, now if you have ducks, or excuse me, if you're thinking about getting ducks, be advised, they are messy and they stink. And there's really not a whole lot you could do as far as cleaning their pen out, because, especially if you're keeping them in a smaller area. Not a whole lot you're gonna be able to do about it by keeping them clean, because like I mentioned the other day, That thing is 5 gallons, and they go through 2 of them a day. And every single time I go to refill it, I have to spray it off because there's so much mud and poop and stuff all over it. So be advised, they were pretty messy, but if you can tell, but look how big them babies are. They were big. Already almost twice the size of our mallard ducks we had, and they're still growing, man. They're gonna get huge. Okay, so here's what I do to keep from having to go into that thing all the time. Is I have 2 of these, or I have an extra one. So I fill this one up with water, and I'll replace it with that one and bring it out. And then this afternoon, when I have to refill it again, that one's gonna come back out of here, and then that one's gonna get refilled and put back in. So that way I ain't gotta stand in there or keep walking in there just to grab it to get it out. Look at these babies too. You see, look at this. This is what I was talking about. It is like that all over this coop, man. They are disgusting. Look at that one's face. He got all over his face. And that's mud and stuff. That's not blood or anything. That's mud. So don't try it. They're kind of friendly. They'll let you get kind of close. See, like this one, get kind of close, but you stick your hand out and you're a little too close, they'll run away from you. But anyway, let me get this thing out of here. And then now also, if you're looking to get these types of things, get these things like this, always put this on before you refill it. Because if you've got, that's full of water, if I took that top off right here, everything would shoot out of there. So that's keeping the air sealed. See, see that burping out of there like that? That keeps the water from gushing out of it. And when the water level drops, it'll fill up. Once it covers that hole, if that water covers the hole, it'll stop draining. And then once they drink it and it gets down below that little thing a little bit, enough where air can get in there, it'll start burping again until it covers the hole. So it's like a gravity fed kind of thing. So those things are super convenient. So if you're looking to get animals like chickens or some type of bird or something like that, those are the best water feeders that I can think of to get. Now the little ones that got the little caps on them that comes out the bottom of the bucket that you could drill a hole in and put it on a bucket. It has a little nipple on it, and they'll bump it and it makes the water come out. I don't recommend those because there's too many mechanics to it, and it could break or eventually stop up or something. And those things, we've had them, and I think it worked one time and then they broke. So I would recommend getting the water feeder that I have. I wouldn't go with the little nipple thing. Now also I want to mention, she is a sweet dog. But you see how my chickens are up in the coop? I think I'd mentioned this before, but she's killed about 7 of our roosters from our Jersey Giants. Excuse me. But we need an animal, or we need a dog that's gonna help protect our flock and not kill it. So if any of you want a dog, if you live in the local area where I'm at, hit me up and give her to you for free. She's a sweet dog, but I just don't have time to train her. I'm too busy all the time. So and I can't afford obedience school. But she is still just a baby. But I mean, she's learned a little bit. You know, we taught her some stuff, but you know, to me, she's not the right fit for the farm. So we got to get rid of her. I love her to death, man. sweet as she could be, but it's not for us. What's up, girls? What's up, ladies? Hi. Yeah. Ooh, saw that nasty nose. Oh, touched it, didn't you? Touched the fence, I don't feel good. Now these two are sisters. I got them from a farm just outside of town, and they are huge, man. I bet they're probably about 150 right now, maybe. I don't know. You can't really tell by the camera, but they're pretty big. Looks so different from back here, don't it? A little shady, not so bright, and not a whole lot going on. This, now I built this wrong. See this right here? Right there is the edge of the floor, and I don't know if you see that dark coloring right there, but that's water damage. When I built that, like an idiot, I didn't take into account of making the roof come off a little further and then sealing this up, but instead of, I put a wall on the inside instead of the outside. So now when it rains, it gets water in there, so now that floor is all dry rotted. So what I think I'm gonna do is, before I put animals back in there, I need to redo that floor and everything, and probably need to replace the walls and do a few other things to it. What y'all doing, babies? Y'all just relaxing? Yeah, just chilling, huh? See, look, that's when they cleared all that stuff out, man. You can see everything. Now this is why we're moving, because we feel like our privacy has been invaded, and we don't take too kindly to that crap. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna be moving pretty shortly, because this part just ain't for us, man. We need something bigger, more open, somewhere where we could be free, be ourselves. Ain't gotta feel like people's on top of us, ain't gotta feel like people's watching us. You know, as a man, I used to be able to walk out on my front porch and pee. Walk out of my yard and pee anytime I want to, but I can't do that. So, well, I just saw something. Check this out. There was something coming through my trail. See all that right there? There's something nudging the ground. I don't know if it might have been a deer, but it's all up and down the trail. And scoot back over this way a little more. See it right there? It's all over the place. I don't know if that was a deer or what it is. Can't really tell from this angle, because they were doing it coming this way towards the house. And that is not, oh, and that is not chickens. I don't know. Might be a deer or something. Deer will dig too. They'll dig through the ground trying to find stuff, but well, they won't dig like a 3-foot hole or nothing. But so they'll just kind of root around in the grass and in the dirt a little bit. A few years ago, when I started hunting out here, I wouldn't have time to go there and feed, so it'd be like about a week that there wouldn't be no corn sitting out for the deer, and I'd come back there and there's freaking holes everywhere. So they do dig. Guys, sorry it's a short video. Hope you found it informative, but I love you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I love you, and I will see you next time.